Hey guys, Dal Colvin here with your weekly fishing report. Um, Lake levels at 661. The water's come down and dropped down about 1.5 feet. It's very noticeable once you get around those bushes. They've been generating a little bit of water in the afternoons. Got spear fishing going on the lake right now. Guys are shooting a lot of walleyes and getting some nice blue cats. There's also trolling bite for the anglers. Some of them guys are trolling, doing okay with the flicker shad. The bait fish seem to be in about 20 feet of water out there on the main lake, and those walleye are underneath them. We also got a mayfly hatch going on right now, which is kind of strange. It's a little late, but that's going on. We've got a lot going on with the holiday weekend. Temperature, the lake's been going up and down. It's 89. It's supposed to be a little bit cooler the next couple days. It's been, you can get into 96 if you go in the back of some of the creeks. Early morning, we got a top water bite still. You can have the boat in 3 foot of water, or you can catch them in 30 foot of water. It's all over the board. That early morning bite, right when the sun comes up, you can throw a zero spook, whopper plopper, the Sammy. Any of those walk the dog style baits are still working pretty good. And the sun comes up, put them down. If it's cloudy for you, windy, or rainy, you can continue to throw that all day and catch fish. Now, sun does come up, you're going to have to make some changes. Instead of being in those creeks, like Jimmy Creek, Howard Creek, Sister Creek, those have some flow going into them. So those bigger creek arms, you can get back in there. If you find the shad, you'll find those fish. There's not all the way in the back. You're going to you can go to the back and work your way out. Those flat rounded points close to ledges seem to be holding a lot of fish. You want to cover some ground this time of year. Once you get into some, you can usually catch a couple fish in the same area, make the same casts, and even after you've caught a couple fish, throw something a little different in there. If you're throwing the top waters and you get short strike or a blow up, have a fluke ready to throw back in there. A lot of times you'll pick up those extra fish. When the sun comes up and it's hot, if it's real hot, nasty, just go in, guys. I'll go back out in the afternoon, or you're going to get beat up a little bit with the boat traffic. But if you do decide to stay out, you can catch fish. The main lake points, humps, the ledges, the wind and the current are what you're going to want to look at on those main lake points, and those deeper brush piles that are off those main lake points are holding a lot of fish. You can catch them spooning off them humps, sending a drop shot in there, and they'll be anywhere from 20 foot down to 32 foot of water. Seems to be that little window right there. You can also, if you got clouds, you can power fish it a little more. The Carolina rig's working. Dragging a Carolina rig off those gravelly points, the points off the main lake that are close to deep water, close to that main river ledge or that channel. Those are where you want to key in on. Shaky head's working, and drop shot. You can also spend a little time and go around the boat docks. If you guys come across a boat dock, you can throw your jig in there. You can throw a jerk bait around it, catching a few on a jerk bait around the docks. A lot of guys don't throw a jerk bait this time of year, but if you get it in there and it sits there for a little bit, sometimes it's enough to egg them on and bite. Also, you can spoon the deeper docks. If you got a dock that drops off into 30, 40 feet, don't be afraid to go in there with the drop shot or the spoon, and pay attention to your electronics. Have a safe holiday out there this weekend, guys, and I'll see you next week.